Hey, hello and welcome to Steel Valley Soccer Game of the Week. Tim Walsh, Chris Platten on the camera, Dan Conley here in spirit. Hope band night goes well, big buddy. Two very good teams right now. The number one small school team, the number one large school team in our area, Poland versus Niles. They're both in Division 4, but Division 4 gets split up into small and large, with D5 being the rest of small, and Divisions 1, 2, and 3 being the rest of large. We're going to give it away so they can do the starting lineups. All righty, now to get ready for the game, let's take a look at some of their formations. Now, you try to get information out of Coach Scott McMillan, and you're going to get about 45 minutes of talk and maybe 2 minutes of what he actually wants to tell you. So our best guess right now is a 4-4-2. That will probably morph into a couple other things as the game goes on and he makes his adjustments. New to the team, Naomi Sheasley, the speedster and cross-country star, solidifying things up top with Carrington Stanford. That's going to be a tough two players to beat here. I have a feeling one of them, if not both, will have a goal today. On the other side of things, also a 4-4-2, but their strength is in their defense. Kinsey Lisco, Maddie Daly, Lloyd and Lewis in the middle with McDougal and Kushner up top. It is a balanced team, but if they can get some goals early, that will definitely help out. You see that a lot these days, trying to play the ball up, get about 40 to 50 yards of space, and get your team up the field. I found out that passing it back and giving up that space didn't always equate to the other team coming up and getting out of position. Now, these two teams play twice a year, so look for it to be physical, but not too physical. It's a great win. I think that's Maddie Daly on the outside, 29. Might not have been 29. I do have my monocular today, Chris. I think I need to start using it more.
Das Boot.
Good amount of people here for tonight's game. It's a big one. Number one versus number one. A couple of college commits. One right there being Maddie Yost, the Kent State commit. Maddie Yost was named All-American this year. We'll talk more about her later. Watching in warm-ups, number 7, Ellie Lewis. Looked like she had firm control of the ball and was going to be a key player in the middle. Oh.
Das Boot.
But the good side of that is that Carrington Stanford, who got fouled and unable to play advantage there, she looks to play it quickly. Maddie Yost with the first shot on goal. Saved, almost got by Naomi Sheasley. Ella Matthew, the junior goalkeeper for Poland, is going to have her hands full today. As we watch the game, let's take a look at our sponsors at the bottom of the scoreboard. Right now, Lauren McNally, one of our favorite patrons here. As the ball goes out, let's take a look at the weather. It says 65 with a little bit of rain. I sort of believe that. This thing has been a little bit off kilter lately. It's a nice Cruyff turn there. It's Avery Smith on the outside. Smart play and a great ball outside. Little one-touch passing around defenders here. Blinsky on the ball. Carrington Stanford making the long run, trying to get around Smith. Plays it left-footed inside, just nobody quite there at that spot. And I will say both teams are doing a great job of finding feet. Not too many just hitting hopes. Any bad pass that might not get to their teammate just happens to be a couple feet away, but the attempt was made. Yeah, just a little bit over. Buxing trying to keep it in. I would disagree with that one. The referee, Saki Atsis, sees it that way. He's closer than I am, has better eyes, I'm sure. That couldn't have been what they were going for. Chris, when you played in big games like this, when did the butterflies go away?
Sometimes they never went away, Tim.
Yeah, you just had that kind of pit in your stomach the whole game, hoping that it went your way.
That's exactly right, Tim. Well said.
Man, we're going to make that a sound. It's great. Guarneri comes out and gets it, her first action. Not quite the save, but there to keep the ball from going in the net. Nice win. Going to go up for a throw. Good clearance there. Almost got to Stanford. Dangerous ball. It's going to check up here. It gets to the end of it. Well done. Gives it Das Boot. Got a 40-yard pass almost on the dime to Stanford. Both teams are utilizing the width of the field, trying to play a diagonal ball in from the sides. And I know we say this a lot, and you hear this a lot in sports. It's like two fighters trying to kind of see where they can take some chances and some gambling. Oh, that's definitely foul in the back. Going to be a call for the Poland Bulldogs. Kinsey Lisko over top of it. Not a bad ball in, just nobody quite there. I smell something good, Chris. What do you think they got in the concession stand? Nothing worth walking down these steps to get, huh? I see your face. I agree with him. Not a foul, just a clumsy move. I keep forgetting they play to the blue lines here. .32 minutes left to go. Got another foul. Well, they take a look at that. Let's take a look at some of our spotlight players today. First one we're looking at is Maddie Yost, first team All-District, All-Conference. Player of the Year in her conference, her district, and for our Steel Valley Soccer. An All-American, All-State, and All-Midwest region. She had just about every accolade you can get. With her 26 goals, 24 assists, did a great job last year. Her senior year, she wants to walk away with a district championship and a run at regional. On the other side, Kinsey Lisko, first team All-Conference, All-District, All-State, and second team All-Steel Valley as a sophomore. She's a defender who managed to score 1 goal and was a part of 11 shutouts from last year's season. Yeah, we like to give the defenders some of their accolades and their flowers. Glad to see the players up. Looks like Smith some of the other scores going across the bottom of the screen. If you have one for us, any update in score, who scored it, whatever, go ahead and text our Steel Valley Soccer score line. Chris, I looked away for a second. Was that a save?
No, she just came out to collect it.
Thank you, Chris. Matios plays it across the face of goal. Saved at the last second there. And number 22, Kennedy Hassey, fresh in the game. First corner kick. Let's see what they have set up. Oh, right to the keeper. And she's kept on from the two center defenders, but she's... Oh, geez, how did she get to that? Going to go off for a goal kick for the Bulldogs. These two teams, like we said, play twice a year and have played... Oh, geez, math is coming now. 39 times in the last 20 years. Poland enjoys a 27-9 victory margin with 3 ties amongst them. Poland has also scored twice as many goals, 85-43, with a plus 42 goal differential. So, recent history though, Niles has won the last 2 last year, 2-1 and 1-0. So, expect a low-scoring game. We just hope not. Can't quite get to it. Double team there. Shed some defenders. Look for that long ball. That would have been great there. First shot just wide for Poland. Both team enjoying a shot apiece. Niles was on target and saved. It looks like we got ourselves a homecoming proposal coming up soon. She does a great job of scanning the field, looking both sides. Each team trying to switch fields, make their defenders look at a different aspect of their team from a different angle. Yeah, came in from an offsides position. All right, 10 minutes in. This is just as advertised, high intensity. It's a little narrow right now. All the players within the first hash marks here. Well saved. Ava Ferry. Matios gets through it with her speed. She's got a 3-on-1. Can she beat the last defender? Maddie Daly, she does. Gets through it for the goal. Beating 2 defenders, then getting past the third was a tough sell. Keeper had a hand on it, but just couldn't quite keep a hold of it. Niles scores first blood. Lots of speed on the field right now, and speed kills, so being able to control the ball and get it in. Heck of a play by Matty Yost. As previously said, I believe that they have shifted to possibly a one-forward scheme here for Niles. And it looks like possibly for Poland a 4-3-3. So both coaches playing a little chess out there, moving their pieces around. Well, one by Sheasley. It's Bickerstaff on the ball, turns and pulls it. Plays it up. Was she on? Sheasley definitely was. Can she get it across? She does. Put through the uprights into the band shell. For the 5th shot today by Niles. 3 of them on frame, 1 of them went in. This is a dangerous spot for both teams. Niles, you think you got the momentum, you think you got it, going forward. If Poland can pull off a goal here, it could totally switch things. On the other side, if Niles manages to get another goal before half, it'll be an interesting conversation with their coach. Speaking of coaches, Coach McMillan, I do believe, coached Poland head coach Krista Kapanik. That would be interesting. Got a little bit of leg there. Referee was right at the middle of it, saw what happened. Ooh, head injury there. Looks like both players going for it. Aforementioned Matty Yost, and on the other side it was Juliana McDougall, the senior forward. Both just playing the ball, nothing malicious there. We have another game of the week coming up Thursday. West Branch boys making their way to Austintown Fitch. Austintown has played a brutal first part of their season here. But I have a feeling they're going to surprise some teams. And West Branch, our number 1 team on the boys' large school. Good to see Maddie getting up. It's like subs coming in and out. Now, what they used to do in years past, they used to have a drop ball and you would just kind of kick it to the keeper. And then you just restart the game from there. I'm not sure if that's exactly what they were going for. I think so. It's just maybe a miss hit. That was a pretty 50 yards they had to kick it, so understandable. We want to thank the Mahoning Valley Coaches Association, one of our sponsors and our big partnership. Each year, the new faces that come in, we get to meet them, and the old faces, we get to talk about how old they are. It's a beautiful venue here. This will be our venue for our Steel Valley Soccer All-Star Showcase games. They renovated. Ooh, that's a great turn. Stanford has to watch her off sideline. She's towing it up there. If played, she probably would have been called. Yost back in the game. Outside of the score, it looks like Niles has enjoyed a little bit more of the possession here. Some scores coming in from other places. Earlier today, the boys Poland team ended up winning 5-0 here at Niles. Niles team, which has not enjoyed a lot of that, probably a foul. Niles team, which has had some rough years in the past, has been turning the corner. They looked very good here today, regardless of the score. Sometimes the ball just doesn't go in the net. Coming out, Guarneri gets it. Swabbles it up. I believe either they called an offside or a foul. I can't quite remember. Well won by Sheasley up into the defender. Stanford gets on the end of this. To her stronger right foot. Hits it across. Great save. Matty Yost there for the follow-up. (22-22). Our clock was a little off. Gets it across, saved. Same thing. Looking to score that goal was number 6, Eliana Lloyd, I believe. Heck of a play. That's one way to answer a goal right there. As they tend to hurt, we're going to take a look at some of our scores going across the bottom of the screen there. Yeah, Niles losing the pole on the boys' side. Also on the boys' side, Champion and Gerard tied 1-1. Gerard thought they had it. With 5 minutes to go, Champion was able to tie it up to get the result. Possibly an ankle injury, gingerly there, but we're not going to speculate. Although I just did. Last check, JFK girls was up 3-0 over Ursuline.
It's 5-0 at halftime, Tim.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Chris?
Problem.
No problem. Now, both teams have landed a couple power punches and probably going to settle in here. Looks like Yost has been moved to the back line. Does a great job. Stanford, if she can get to the end of that. Goalkeeper says no thank you. Oh, Sheasley just overstepped it a little bit. Ooh, might have gotten fouled. Referee says no thanks. Hold the mayo. Great touch by the coach. It looked like Coach Kapanik on the outside. Let's go with Das Boot as the ball goes out of bounds.
Steel Valley Soccer's Player of the Game.
Brought to you by Papa John's and Kyle Betts. Each game we pick a player of the game that gets a free pizza, t-shirt, badge for their book bag, pin for their Letterman's jacket, all types of stuff. Oh, ground rule double over there. That's a great first touch time pass there. Maddie Daly trying to catch. Can she? Oh, they called a foul on Carrington Stanford. Yeah, it didn't look like she was playing the ball there. Maybe that's what it didn't look like too much contact, but she did come away from the ball. Their Bickerstaff on the ball. Wanted to play at the feet, just the wrong feet. Under 20 minutes, we're hitting that lull here. It's a great touch to the outside. Plays it in. Yost is there to beat 3 players, get fouled, and a no call. But a foul there. And a yellow card. No, the Niles coaches don't agree with it. Up here, it looked oddly similar to the one that was a no call, but each one's different. They're going to get a sub in here. I think the yellow card belonged to Gianna McKinley, number 22. Another save for Guarneri. Just like the last couple games we went to for the first week, especially the boys' side, this has that feel of a playoff game. Blinsky offsides, but they're going to allow it. Yeah, it's a foul into the back. I think both teams are playing physical, which just so happens that the Niles players are trying to go through. If you're sliding in from behind, you're making a tackle into the back of the cleats of a player, that's going to get called every time. Another score coming in right now. Champion Girls 2, Girard 1 at halftime. And there gives it Das Boot. Ball girl. Great catch. Those are the angels of the field during a game, the ball people. Usually get paid in pepperoni rolls and nachos. It's a great header across the face of goal. I couldn't quite see who got in front of it. They did a great job. Foul on Poland and the boot given. Could have been considered to delay a game there. Sometimes I just get caught watching a good game here. How about you, Chris?
Technically, I'm watching the whole game the whole time, too.
Well said, Chris. The ball I always hate playing is facing towards your goal, ball's bouncing. You could feel the presence of another defender or attacker right behind you. Not my favorite thing. If you haven't already, go to our website, check out how we figured out large school and small school. We were trying to go with the counties. So if you're large school in Trumbull or small school in Trumbull, we want to keep it that way. But it just wasn't fair. We had teams that were Division 4 in small school and that were 5 in large school. So we looked at enrollment, split it right down the middle. Now we have our new lists. So take a look at that. We also have our new top 5s on our website. Pretty soon we'll have our players to watch. We typically get to that after week 3. That's a great ball there. I think that's Bickerstaff that had that. Booksing on it now. Booksing.com. Sorry. She's off. The new rule on OHSAA is that if they are offside, you let the play go until that person technically touches the ball. So they had to run an extra 30 yards of that play knowing she was offsides. I think that creates a lot more problems than it helps there. But she was offsides. I was just going to say, it looks like having Yost in the back is allowing Poland to control the middle a little bit more. And as I say that, she's been pushed up to center mid. She is. Playing it on, playing it to the other team. Carrington Stanford, our Golden Boot Award winner last year with 52 goals on the season. I believe that's Amber Hawkins playing it out. Unfortunate trap. Plays it. Matios is there. There's a couple of mishits here, I think, are. Ellie Lewis looking for a pass. Picks one out. Just happens to be straight down the middle. Goalkeeper's there to collect it. 12 minutes, a little over 12 minutes left to go. If you're just tuning in, a couple of Maddie Yost goals. Almost immediately answered by an Eliana Lloyd goal. Same minute. So 2-1 here. We have had our first yellow card. I believe that's Gianna McKinley. Oh. Letting him play a little bit here. Either that or he said ball or advantage. He acknowledged that there was a sort of a foul. Stanford trying to get the ball on turf. It's very difficult to do. It's almost like bouncing it off of concrete. He's going to go out for a corner kick. Second of the game. Second for Niles. Also on the girls' side of things, Canfield up 1-0 on Mooney. Almost halftime there. Playing it short. She's doing a great job of shielding it. Back to Booksing. Back to Maddie Yost, who can be very dangerous with the ball. I believe that's McKinley on the far side. It's a great ball in. She's got a trap. Can she put it back post? She does. They've had a couple of high-scoring games in the past. Most recently, 2024, a 5-3 win by Poland. But mostly it's 2-1s, 1-0s. So either we have a lot in store for us in the second half, or it will be a terrible second half. I root for the offense, guys. Offense, Siskel and Ebert, 2 thumbs up. It's a great turn. Looks like a foul there. They're going to call that. Now, who do you have taking this? Looks like Bickerstaff is over top of it. Oh, I believe they tried to stop the clock, but it has not stopped because they said that someone had a hand bleed. There we go. They're still not listening. All right, at 8:42. We'll let ours get down to that as well. Just over. Yeah, so far, neither team has let in a goal until this game. 9-0 victory for Niles against Ursuline, and a 6-0 victory in both the Hubbard game and Howland game. It's a big game for Poland to beat Howland 6-0. So I think that's Blinsky. Heads it back. 11, Juliana McDougall for Poland fighting for it. Excuse me, that was 22, Kennedy Hassey on the outside here. Bickerstaff going for it. Yost there with the win. Probably a little hesitant to head the ball in that situation. Bookson gets it up. Stanford does a great job of holding her off. Kicked out by Lloyd. Sheasley on the ball. Sure-footed there. Just as I say that, she fell. Looks like the route is on at JFK. JFK up 7-0. With about 18 minutes left to go in the second half at Ursuline, or over Ursuline, I should say. That's the thing about defending. You are expected to be almost perfect. Any mistake made in the defense is magnified because of where you're at on the field. Forwards can miss 45 out of 46 shots, and they're looked at as a hero. Goalies, same way. Right, Chris?
That's right, Tim.
That's why I was a forward. Bickerstaff and Lloyd. It's been a pretty good battle all day in the middle of the field. Both senior mids. Throw in for the Red Dragons. 3-1 so far. Lots of goals in the first half. More than I expected. Hopefully more than you expected. Excitement left and right. Both teams will have a chance to play this one again, I believe in September. Just a switch of venue. Referees, the only people here on the field that never go home with a win. I'm calling that a kick. Stanford is such a difficult task that even with 3 defenders back, she gets to it and gets a throw for her team. Ooh. Oh, is it playing physical and they're letting them play? Sheasley with it. Looking back to Yost. Both players play for Soccer Vision Academy in the off seasons. Now Poland has numbers, but not numbers up. So they're going to have to delay their attack a little bit. Try to get people in positive situations. Up in their attacking third. Well done by the defender. I believe that's Jasmine Smith. Cross the goal there. Not a save. I think soccer stats are very ambiguous. They call handball going that way. Okay, right back. Looks like they're 2 of our Steel Valley Soccer Referee of the Years are having a conversation. Getting a yellow card for I don't know what. Hopefully we'll get some clarification on that pretty soon. Picked up there under 3 minutes ago. If you're just tuning in, some pretty good goals here. A couple from Maddie Yost. One from Carrington Stanford and one from Eliana Lloyd. But unfortunately for Lloyd, I do believe she has rolled an ankle. I believe so. I'm not 100% sure. But more than likely, we will not see her for the rest of the game today. If you're both teams, you kind of just want to get to halftime. Poland probably trying to get one more chance at a goal here before they go in. 2 minutes left to go. Sheasley looking for a player from her team. Push from behind. Kennedy Hassey getting a little handsy over there. If you're Niles, you want to make this one of your last attempts at goal. Got Yost running a wheel route. Almost got to it as well. McDougal up. I believe that's Blinsky now. Minute to go. Keeper out. Does a great job of getting a foot on it. And they clear it away, but right back in. Right back out. They're subbing with 30 seconds, less than 30 seconds to go. JFK girls now up 8-0. So unfortunately for Ursuline, we're mentioning them in a 9-0 loss and now an 8-0 loss. Coach Roy sure is beside himself. All right, that's the first half. Stay tuned for the second half. Second half stats. All right, let's take a look at some of the first half stats. Shots on goal, double the shots on goal Niles has than Poland, and double the shots, and double the score. That's the difference in the game right now. A couple of yellows, not quite sure why Carrington Stanford got one, but we'll hopefully find out. Unfortunately for Poland, it does look like Lloyd will be out for the rest of the game. As the second half starts, let's thank the people who help us do what we do. Kyle Betts and Papa John's with the Papa John's Player of the Game. Facilo Catering is always our jersey sponsor for our showcase. Oh, looks like a foul there. Armstrong Cable, Mahoning Valley Soccer Coaches Association, JSP Excavating, North Jackson Hydraulics, Platts Realty, Shay McMillan, Lauren McNally, Commissioner. Any of these people that you see as our sponsors, make sure you help them out. They are helping us broadcast, helping us provide all this for free of charge all throughout. That's part of our mission statement. So it's good to help out. Soccer is kind of like a sorority fraternity, tight-knit group. As I'm saying that, Matios matriculating down the field, finds Bickerstaff offside. I'm going to disagree politely. According to those that know, Stanford in the first half got a yellow for rough play. Another shot. Did she get a finger on it? No, she did not. It's Niles' 10th shot of the game compared to 4 for Poland. So we kind of see how they have the advantage for possession, shots, and score. I think this Poland team was doing very well, and losing a key player in the middle is going to hurt them. Ooh, slipped out a little bit. I think Stanford also does a great job of having a nose for the ball. Wherever the ball is, she's going to work to get to it. That's going to be a foul on her. Everyone yelling and screaming. I do believe that the Niles girls team does have the largest coaching staff of anybody in our area. That's a final over there with Warren JFK beating Ursuline girls 8-0. It's a good turn. Looks like Poland has a little bit of an advantage here. They can put a shot on goal. And out to Yost, who just happens to have the ball at her feet. Ooh, offsides. Might have came in from an offsides position. I believe that one was more offsides than the first. What do you think, Chris?
I don't know, I don't know, Tim. I get caught ball watching and I'll get to see ahead of the play too much.
You're right. You do have to man the camera. That is, like you said before, you're always watching the game diligently, like Batman. Delaney, I believe it's Angeles. I'm sure I'll get corrected on that. Yeah, some hands in the back there will be called. And in. Now these are two good teams. If you are the coach for Niles, you're Scott McMillan. Do you keep the Dogs on attack, or do you start to play more defensive? I think that you've been controlling the middle. You keep going forward. For Poland, you definitely have to get some players out of defense and up into the attack. Like losing 4-1 or losing 6-1, if it ends up happening, is all the same. But if you can get a couple goals in, 4-3 or even a 4-4, if you can. She's off, yeah. But they got to wait for the very last moment and when there's damn near contact made between the goalie and the attacker. And that's not a this referee thing. That's a state of Ohio mandate.
Wrecking play of the day.
We haven't had one of those yet. God bless. Smart idea. Niles does have a nice stadium, nice pavement on the outside, but it can get a little slick with spikes on, making your way out. I was just going to say they are at midfield screaming. Third minute. Throw in for the Bulldogs. Oof. A little late on the button. It's a great job of not just booting it. Good foul. You're going to see a lot more fouls on the Poland side because they are the team that is down 3 goals. They do have to be a little bit more aggressive with it. Sometimes you see the box score afterwards that is a little bit of a disparity between teams, and you're like, obviously the team that won didn't get that many foul calls against them. Not necessarily the case. Maddie Daly throws it in. (15) Jasmine Smith fighting for it. Stays with it, so they got ball. Stanford with the ball. This is dangerous. And we got ourselves a PK. which in the box, it's a tough one. She did a great job of cutting off the angle as an attacker and making it so that you're either in front of the defender totally or they got to foul you. Maddie Yost standing over it. Yost tries to Cruyff. Gets it taken off her. Ellie Lewis in the center still trying to control things for Poland. There is 31 minutes. Do they have 4 goals in them? Got to start scoring sooner or later. She lets it ride for a throw. Now, Chris, you hear him yelling, right?
Yes.
You would think he was down 5-1.
Well, if there's one thing you could always say about he never stops, regardless. He could
Nope.
be up 12-1 and he'll still be screaming.
I believe if I talked to him in the preseason, or when I talked to him in the preseason, he said that it's not necessarily him against the other team, it's him against the team from last year. It's always getting better day after day, and there's a standard to be met, and if you're not meeting it, he'll let you know about it.
Exactly.
Ooh. That was inches away from danger. I mean, Scott is a great coach. Scott has been around forever, but man, that's the most animated sideline. And all of them going at once.
I think they compete to see who can get wilder.
I don't know, but Matios just fought off a couple of would-be fouls. Gets it there. She shoots it left-footed, saved. Number 18 for Poland, Ashlyn Kushner getting the yellow card. Probably a handball, yep. Now, the only thing worse than losing big is losing big and losing your cool. As long as you could say you fought to the end and didn't lose your temper and didn't lose your cool, yeah, you're working towards something later in the season. Nice shot, just a little bit outside. Yeah, that's Blinsky with the shot. That is their first shot of the second half. 28 minutes ago. As we're waiting, let's see what the weather's doing. 64 and partly cloudy. This says there's rain. I don't see any rain. Ball's in. Keeper Matthew is out. I thought she was going to find one of her players. They were right in between two. Now looks like Niles is going to try to just keep possession, keep everybody spread out, and keep the opposition off your ankles. And keep the ball from being on the field. Kushner coming back in the game. Well played by Guarneri with the save. According to our records, it's her third of the day. The heck was that? Chris, I think you hit the nail on the head at halftime. This is a very technical game. These two teams doing a great job of finding each other, being in the right position, and playing with effort and intensity. Ball crossed. Almost there, headed up. Can Guarneri get to it? Punches it out. And a foul on the player there. I don't know if that... He called it, so it's a foul. Me, that looks like a no call. Good for me. What do you think, keeper Chris?
Yeah, I wouldn't have called that one. But it seems like refs either go one way or the other. Either they really protect the keeper or they don't at all.
Yeah.
There's never a happy medium for people, I think.
Matty Yost with speed, getting around the defender. Ooh, just almost made it to Taylor Bickerstaff. No, I believe that's Stanford, excuse me, on the outside. There's Stanford in the attack. She goes, looks up, sees four defenders. Naomi Sheasley almost gets on the end of that. One thing about Sheasley, she will never get tired. Able to get around defender. Plays it in the middle, just outside of the reach of Stanford. Looks like a nice counter for Poland going forward. Yeah, I think a couple of falls in the first half led to that not being a call. Maddie Daly plays it back inside. Controlled by Ava Ferry. She looks on this outside for Stanford, who has just ran 40, 50 yards at a time. I'll bet money she passes this. It's a great play. Ella Matthew, the junior goalkeeper from Poland. Looks like Hubbard and Lakeview boys play to a 1-1 tie. Oh, it wasn't a bad attempt. Again, remember, if you got any scores and you're watching at home, send them to us or text us. Let us know who scored, where they scored. We'll get them on our Facebook. We'll put them on our website. You can go there right now and see scores current as of halftime of this game. And as always, Chris, I want to say you do an absolutely fantastic job keeping the ball in frame. Cameraman Chris Platten. Throw in for the Dragons, subbing in. Trying to get a sub for Carrington Stanford. She's been running nonstop this second half. Yost takes a shot from distance, just outside. Chris, does Yost have 4 goals? I'm trying to think. I know she's got 3, and Stanford has 1. I've had 1 unaccounted for. We'll find out in just a second.
I think Stanford has 2.
Yeah, I think we had her name up twice. We did a repeat. You're right. Just under 21 to go. The story of the night here is Maddie Yost and Carrington Stanford. She attacks with speed. Okay, we have an update. Champion girls up 4-1 against Girard. Girard's keeper had a dogzo, a direct and obvious goal scoring opportunity. I believe she got red carded, so they're playing with 10. Stanford back in the game, makes her presence known. That looks like a 6. That's no, that's Stanford. That's 5. Everyone at home yelling, "No, it's 5." Foul against Poland. What do you... Did he card someone?
I think it's coming from the bench, either the coach or by yelling, not happy with that one.
Yeah, I can hear Coach saying, you want to go far post with that? I agree. We're going to let our clock run up with theirs. The other thing I found out this game is that a lot of the fouls in this second half came from just quicker feet by Niles, mostly Matty Yost. Just being able to get a touch on the ball at the last second in a different direction. That leaves the defender just helpless a little bit and be able to foul. Throw in for the Bulldogs. So amongst the 5 goals, Matty Yost with 3, Carrington Stanford with 2. I think Winery had got to the ground before the ball even got to her hands on that one. I do like the effort. Believe that's number 18, Kushner, because it can't be called obstruction if you don't create some contact there. And she definitely was going for it. Ball comes across and back out. Oh, we got a player down with some cramps. While they do that, let's take a look at our social media, Chris. We are very strong on our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and our website. Not to mention our podcast, our YouTube channel. We have just reached over 1 million views in the last 28 days amongst all of our socials. So, I know that sounds like a lot. But in 28 days, 1 million views. That's something for us to be proud of.
I take full credit.
I agree. So, if you are a person who wants to become a sponsor, you get those 1 million views and your name attached to it. Looks like another yellow card. Yellow card for number 14. That's Ava Ferry. I forgot to stop the clock. Shot and a save. Maddie Yost going for her 4th goal on the night. Ball goes out of bounds with 15 minutes left to go. It looks like Niles has taken some of their starters out. Saved some wear and tear on a team that's had a very long offseason and preseason, playing as many teams from outside the area as they could. Not mistaken, they got Stanford back at defender. Nice win by Lewis. Defense is pushing up as a unit. You can see everybody kind of watching their lines across. Makes it so that nobody could get to that ball. Well done. Bickerstaff on the ball now. I would say this, if Niles had one fault, it would be a little bit of the clearing balls or balls out of the back from the defense. Now, if you haven't noticed the new rule, under 5 minutes, the team that is ahead, they will stop the clock for every substitution, but at 13 minutes and 34 seconds, no, they're not going to do that. It also seems like they do a great job of forwards coming back and pressuring the ball and then getting right back up into the attack. Now, I thought I was seeing things for a second. But they now have center defender Kinsey Lisko up as a forward for Poland. Trying to utilize some of that speed. Another SVA player. Bickerstaff on it, takes a long shot. Saved. It's a fifth save for Matthew. Oh, they said that she was out of bounds when she touched it, but it was out of bounds first, so it's a goal kick. Counts as the 8th shot on the night for Poland Bulldogs. Tune in Thursday. We have the West Branch boys coming to Austintown Fitch. Fitch wants to show everybody how good they are, get their first win. I believe they do play Walsh Jesuit tomorrow, so they might get it there. Could be another cramp situation. No, that's Bickerstaff. God, same hairstyle, same almost number. I think they both have pink shoes. What are they trying to do to us announcers? Amber Hawkins, unfortunately, has it go out of bounds. Oh, watch out now. Just a tangling of bodies, nothing there. Kept in. Nicely played out. That's class right there when you're able to turn quickly, find someone on your team. Stanford going for the trick. The hat trick, that is. Saxophones are playing with under 10, down 4. If Poland's going to try to get a point out of this, maybe a tie, possibly a win. A couple of goals have to come quickly. All right, so I do have some more buttons on here, Chris. Should I start pressing them?
Please don't.
Okay. Chris, next time there's a lull in the game, I think I did this last time. Do you see the church up at the top of the hill and top of the 50-yard line? We'll zoom in on that as far as we can as soon as we get the ball out of bounds or a dead ball situation. Like right now. Chris, you see what I'm talking about?
Not enough time for that. Jeez.
You were right, though. We did not have enough time for that. There's Lisco. Lewis looking to switch. All right, now we have time, Chris. That's pretty cool. At the very top of the hill, it's all dark. And just at the horizon line, you see that in the distance. That's pretty sweet.
Totes malotes.
Somewhere in the world, Dan is screaming. There's a disturbance. Yost is so quick with that start and stop. Not a bad little 1-2 by Bickerstaff. Shot and a stop. Oh, it's a cramp. Chris, you know how old you are? We all heard that of you sitting down. Chris, you'll be happy to know we got a text message in that said, "Nice camera work, Chris." So well done, buddy. Got a player far and on the outside making the run. Couldn't get it to him. It's a great ball, but just a touch offsides. Now, let's start talking about our player of the game.
Steel Valley Soccer's player of the game.
Brought to you by Papa John's and Kyle Betts. You know, a lot of people think that we pick whoever has the most goals, but we like to watch the whole game, kind of see who really affected it. And every now and again, the player who scores the most goals is also the player that affected the game the most. And there was some competition there. There's a couple players that were doing a great job, that were doing all facets of the game between defending and attacking. But you have to stay tuned till later to find out who our Steel Valley Soccer player of the game is. Unfortunate there. Like we said before, we are under 5 minutes, so anytime we're subbing, we're going to see the clock stop. And it seems that a skunk has appeared at the stadium. Did you? We got to get a microphone on that kid next time. She's on. Let's go just a little bit to the left. Good shot and save by Guineri. Offsides. But it still looks like that Poland's playing with a 4, maybe a 4-2-3. Seems to be their formation. I will say this facility has had an upgrade. Talking to Coach Scott McMillan, he said that they did the press booth and just below where the announcers sit. Nicely won there. Played into the side netting. Under a minute to go. This one looks like it's just about over. Both teams can't wait for next game and for different reasons. All right. For Steel Valley Soccer, 5-1 win. Niles girls over Poland. Tim Walsh, Chris Platten, Steel Valley Soccer.